we go, into the pistol, though. Rawkus quickly fending off the info darts, as well throws one out himself. Not sure if they were able to get much from it, but we're going to see some trades start to broil out towards mid here. It was into the favor of Faze initially, but could start to change here, as we've got a big stack of Envy players in the neighborhood.
Well, things are getting scary here. Ye gonna swing out, but a misread as Rawkus has worked his way into the mid cubby. He'll take down 2 more Envy members as it all comes down to crashies with very, very low HP in a 1 versus 4. And overall, just a very quick solution here for Faze. It's the mid aggression from Envy that's immediately harassed now as they have their KJ push forward towards Garage. KJ with the point of contact, but Victor already knows that someone's more than likely in the area, and he's correct to assume so. It's Envy now with a full take on the C.
The rest of Faze working their way out here quickly to try and fend off the aggression, and it might just be enough. babybay and Corey combined for 3 kills between the two of them. Suddenly, it's all on FNS in the 1 versus 2. He finds the first, though. Corey goes down, but he has no idea where babybay's left B, slightly exposed here. So yes, while there is resistance coming in the form of utility, and a whole lot of that banana swarm you see popping up all over the place. Yay! That's what I was talking about with the knives. An uncharacteristic miss opens up an opportunity for Faze to start fragging back. They're going to do it here. babybay so far the only one that's been lost. Full sight control is back under Faze's control here. They've gotten the spike to the halfway point. Marv with a great double for himself, but now everything falls to crashies in the 1v2 here. Rawkus taps it, doesn't full commit. They know crashies is here, and finally, Faze's Rawkus ready with the Hunter's Fury. Immediately counters that and any of the pressure that would have come along with it. After that kill, though, see Envy slowly lurking back over towards A, but they've allowed Zachareee and other members to establish forward presence again. Zachareee gets away with that kill. No trade in sight so far, but with the tags coming in, something Envy can work towards here yet. And no! Marv peeks out into his shock dart as well as a whole bunch of bullets here. You're still seeing a couple FNS, hello? As he trades out 3 players out of absolutely nowhere, bringing it down to just a Killjoy v Killjoy matchup here now between him and babybay.
Could be for that matter as well, so we'll have to at least be worrying about the C-split side. He's going to play garage window as of right now, but as we can see on the minimap, babybay is rounding this. FNS now holding on towards the door as well. Does babybay clear this? Going in through spawn, at least checking things out. Oh, this is so very precarious for both of them. Gun out now. Who wins it? It's FNS with the angle first.
An opening for them is given, and you can see a couple of times from Faze kind of rotate back into. They just did not have the positional awareness needed to play into that, and the same situation likely going to occur at the beginning of this round here too. Another member of Faze falling early on. babybay trying to hop around, but at the same time trying to dodge out the Hunter's Fury. Can't successfully do that. He goes down to crashies. This is all Envy right now, as babybay also goes down in a 1-for-1. Zachareee
for Faze in that situation, just not having an opportunity to frag out how they want.
This isn't anything special we're seeing on these past 2 rounds here from Envy. This is very much the go-to strategy for them. This is the same type of execute they were trying to use versus the Sentinels. All the meanwhile, Envy put the spike down onto the ground and set up their own post box.
Envy are just looking so clean. It looks like an entirely different squad up against Faze right now as they're finally able to get these things working. And, well, Faze currently being boxed out towards their own spawn. Seeker's out. Ye with a beautiful shot onto babybay. Also onto Zachareee. Can he get the last? He can. And John, he's going to fix the problem. Now, it's just been incredible from both ends, but it's up to Faze to try and make the adjustment. As well, being backed off here, and Ye getting aggressive. babybay not prepared for it, but babybay is. He'll at least be able to get the refrag, but pretty lackluster health going into this post plant now, only 14 HP. It's a 4v4 in between these two, and Marved as well as the rest of Envy have extremely solid control. It's going to be a plant right in the middle of site, just manned by Marv. The rest of the utility out towards the actual mid area of the map, and I believe some lineups set up currently for crashies all the way in spawn. You can see him set up for those shock darts, so it's going to be difficult for Faze to try and work this out. Marv with 1, Marv with 2. Can he get the 3rd? He can't, but now on to Corey. babybay gets taken out from garage as he'll swing through, and Corey will go down as well. They don't even need...
I can wait on the time a few moments. It'll be smart to do this too, because babybay and Corey about to walk right out into FNS's position. FNS not entirely ready for that, and at the same time, now Rawkus going to deploy out with the Hunter's Fury as well. He's able to get some damage going, but no kills secured. In fact, it's all from the other side. crashies gets himself a double. Zachareee now hiding in the corner, might be able to start to work some trades for himself, but no! Every opportunity for Faze is just getting denied here. Victor shuts down what was hopefully going to be the turning point in that round for Faze. Instead, it's the death knell.
Answer with Corey also going up towards heaven as they're going to take full control over the top of A. It's going to be difficult for them to try and rotate out now. This is beautiful from Faze here. They know a lot of the members are in this area. Can he get another? He can indeed. Impressive stuff from Faze to take over Link. They just thought so far ahead here inside of this initial round, but now it's down to Ye to try and make this matter. He's got the Sheriff, but very low on bullets. He'll miss all of his shots, and now Marved inside of a 1v1 up against Rawkus. They're rounding off. Rawkus ends up winning the engagement as well, and Faze finally get around after 7. The spike down before anyone gets close enough to do anything about it.
Faze work their way up. Plant should be going down in just a moment here for Envy. They'll also be close behind on the rotate, but being down a player here outside of the C site as well. Such a tough ass. Crashies walking up, though. He's going to be able to catch Rawkus. A second one. Now a third coming in from Crashies, and Victor has already secured the 4th. What a retake. Ye might have actually caught a little bit of this. No one going to resist the take on the inside of Garage, but we are going to see the Nova Pulse try and slow them down. FNS as well commits down C main, but can only translate a 1-for-1 exchange. Corey actually almost getting caught mid-use of his Empress, but some assistance coming in from babybay shuts that down. Victor as well, the last hope alive for Envy, but it does not power in quite a while. And they're going to be using it, and you can see the aggression coming out here from Faze. They know that there's not going to be a counteractive Blade Storm from the other side, so babybay has the freedom to sweep right in and take B-site control. However, as more of them start to work their way in, it's Crashies that gets the first kill on this round. The other way around.
Ooh. Oh man, that was so beautiful. Envy abusing both sides of this, holding onto the lanes and making it so difficult.
Yeah, you're looking for the possibility to poke out from this Nebula, and he's going to find it. Unbelievable shot against Corey there. Shock darts going down against the planter too. Might find the kill, but no, that second bounce just a little bit off. The Aldrone trying to work his way out, but it's immediately denied. However, Ye can still find usage. Oh my goodness, Ye! 3 kills now coming out from the op. Rawkus and babybay, though, able to respond in their own regard here. But are they expecting the backflank? No, they're not. Rawkus suddenly has to turn tail. He's been sandwiched here, and whether he realizes it or not, they're already halfway to a defuse. Halfway on it indeed now as they reach that pivotal point, and FNS comes in on the back flank.
So we're going to be getting into this next round, but that aggressive Nebula play inside the last one is the one that ended up starting off Envy's round. And oh, it's going to be yet again here, but not from the likes of the op. Instead, it's going to be a 2K for them, traded out for a singular member of their own in the likes of Ye.
We're chaotic right now, so Seekers do go out, so Envy can really get a good lock on where the 3 remaining players are going to be, already capitalizing upon it as Zachareee will be isolated out closer towards the C site. Inkling in their mind here. babybay, though, moving up through Garage, and he'll have the support behind him. You gotta check that extremity, and they indeed do. Oh no, kill going out against Marv, nearly catching FNS outright, but even he this time able to translate the 1-for-1 exchange here. Rawkus is now going to be alone. See here, a lot of that killed utility on the ground, but you would have needed to keep FNS alive to use it. Rawkus with 1. Does he have the pre-fire for the second? And indeed he does! Rawkus coming out of nowhere with a clutch here for Faze as he keeps his team's chances alive. The A long push, preventing any more forward momentum here for Faze towards the A site overall. They respect it. They give it all the credit that it's due. Now try to push themselves onto the B site where, yes, they'll be allowed to plant. You've got a 2-2 split of Envy players on either side, coming from either site, ready to retake this already here. And that's a good start from Victor as he eliminates babybay. Gonna put the additional pressure onto the window here in just a moment.
Oh, there's a fake bird out there. Victor tries to abuse it to get aggressive, but doesn't work out for him there. Corey, the back of sight, now able to take down 1. Can't follow through with the second. Only had a singular bullet inside of that Phantom remaining. And now it's just down to babybay. Only having the Vandal as well. Pretty solid positioning. Moves forward, able to see the first one, but Marv, he gets off the spike and immediately removes the head of babybay.
Close behind. It's all aggression now for FaZe Clan to try and get them another round.
Well, when in doubt, frag it out as it starts off, but instead that's going to be from the Envy camp. They actually have a pretty solid clear here. They go all the way through Garage window and try and interject themselves into the back of C, but Marv's prepared for that. Tries to read out Zachareee coming in through Garage, but Zachareee better in this situation. Rawkus moving forward as well. Could possibly get a kill onto FNS, and he will. That'll be another rifle down that they could possibly pick up. babybay, oh no, he runs out of ammo in the Spectre, or I believe he thought that he was dead, but no, Victor still on 20 HP. Obviously, Sky not able to heal herself, only her teammates, so won't have access to regrowth in this situation. Faze, though, still inside of the 2v3, now making a 2v2. Zachareee making things so very difficult on the back end of C as Jay tries to move out, dashes across. Does he have the pistol kill? No, it's rawkus instead, as crashies is in the 1v2 to try and clutch things up. Shock bolts out, as well as the gravity well to pull him back. rawkus, so much damage, but now crashies able to actually get the frag. Such an incredible play so far for him as he's holding things down on the site, going into the 1v1, but Zachareee is able to close things out. Finally reached the ultimate form of Faze aggression. Ultra instinct right now for them as they're trying to take down Envy, but Yay with such an incredible play. He immediately pushes up mid. He'll take down 2 inside of A lobby, and it makes it so difficult now for Faze as they've already lost 3 members. babybay trying to double down on aggression. He'll take out 1. Now all of a sudden into a 2v2. It's a KJ ult down as well for the defenders. So Yay still on the flank, and Nebula down, but Zacharee's ready. He'll remove the head of Yay. He knows he's lurking around here somewhere, as the KJ ult will at least claim babybay, and they will wait out for him to get his gun back. But now it's up to FNS to prevent overtime.
We see a slow walk out towards long here. Both the Faze members playing this back-to-back here, making sure nothing is left up to chance. They're still going to have to catch FNS as he's rapidly encroaching upon this push. Oh no, he's missed his chance. Zachareee will end up getting the headshot instead against FNS, and Faze Clan complete the comeback now and take us into OT. Shape or form of Envy to trade that loss out here. They were stuck here in mid. Now with no other positions to play from, they've got to take a step back and figure out how they want to work this. It's aggression out through main. That's going to get caught by babybay too. babybay even helping out here. A third for babybay now as he takes down Victor. And what style behind the 4th one as he brings out the Blade Storm. Pretty heavily over here towards the A connector, and as well, crashies will see the push. He sees the intel. He's going to call for the rotate of his teammates there. Doesn't know to what degree, of course, we're going to have the aggression working its way out, but it's enough to sound the alarms and bring as many people over as possible. Regardless, though, it's not enough. FNS, the only one that trades. He does drop the spike, which is going to buy at least a couple seconds for the team to play off of, but the entries definitely go into the advantage of Faze here as they equalize the overall count to a 3v3. That's, of course, having to deal with the turret and nearly still losing his life in that precarious little corner there. Only 14 HP left. No checking the big cubby, so Koler gets away with 1, now 2, as he actually got FNS before going down. It's all on to marved here now. 1v2. He's got the operator in hand as well here. Faze looking to shut it down, and there you go. Faze Clan take control. 14-12.
Find a shorty on Corey so that you can dash forward and babybay can play behind him with the classic. Even if he ends up going down, a right click from the classic will take down anyone that he has damage. So they'll be able to hold on to U-Haul and they'll more than likely keep Corey inside of there with that shoddy until someone motions in. babybay will get the initial frag, but now they have to be worried about the flank as well. But nobody home, and now Yay and crashies taking full control here. A beautiful ice wall from Yay will lock things up and make it to where they can possibly get this diffused. A break of the wall now. They know it's going to be a flood out, and oh no, that shorty gets the damage done. But as we said before, the classic has the damage, but it doesn't have it for the rest of the members of Envy. Beautiful ice wall there, and
this is gonna be close.
Hey, actually going to have a stinger this round as well.
To see babybay immediately leaping forward, but Yay ready for the challenge. He's got the barrier orb ready to throw down. That'll immediately get chucked into the way. It's so much utility inside of Hookah there, though, so the orb will be the only thing that ends up going down, as we'll immediately see the damage coming out from the breach to counteract that. It's not to mean there isn't anything at all here. So much utility coming out specifically from babybay as more and more players jump into the portal. It's leaning more and more into Faze's hands. Zachareee and Corey get 4 kills over just a few seconds at the end.
Now it's the aggression that we're so very used to. babybay will dash onto site. It's a fault line in through U-Hauls that cleared things out, but FNS, a beautiful swing from heaven, will take down 1 with a Guardian. Full site control now, but babybay is going to lose the spike at the back of U-Haul as crashies starts to deal way too much damage, forces Faze out of their hole. Corey will fall, but Zachareee with the refrag that was so desperately needed in the moment, but now it's down to a 2 versus 3.
Utility from Envy, in this case the Hunter's Fury, holding them back for those pivotal few seconds that were needed for them to try and secure a plant. At minimum, the current positions from Envy are passive enough to where they can move in, reclaim the spike, As Envy, we're seemingly worried about Zachareee having a forward position. He didn't have it until just a few seconds ago, but he's here now. Despite that awareness, however, Zachareee going to be able to capitalize upon the push from Ye. Another one in a second. Turns around, catches the player on his backside, and rawkus comes in. Times bringing him down to 25 HP. Still alive, most importantly here, though. The Cosmic Divide out from Faze already. Deployed their hope is then, but they fail to check the hard corner. Marv gets away with a double for free. Still gonna have fighting capability here also, but finally now traded out by Corey. You still have other players such as In the Cubby fending off the short push. Doesn't even account for the players that are stacked behind green boxes and truck as well. This is tough again for Faze now that they failed to check this corner.
Well, Faze still trying to keep their hopes alive for the A site. Corey swinging out from Shower's door. He's got Ye to worry about on triple box. A U-Haul player existing as well. And FNS still rocking that bench position. Victor will get caught out on the plant box, or at least the site box, excuse me. But either way, now Faze down into an equal 3v3, but very minimal time now as Envy is waiting for them to push out. Crashies tries to go get the rifle, but it's ill-advised. They're going to lose a couple of members, but now it's a 1 versus 1. Very minimal time. Ye's going to allow the spike to go off here. Very minimal HP as well. And likely 1 to 2 bullets out of this Vandal will remove him from play, but it's Ye with the immediate headshot. First bullet. Faze as Envy have to retake. And it's going to start off with, well, the wall, the Cosmic Divide coming up, and a fly-in from Victor. He'll be able to claim 1, make it 2 now, as rawkus tries to refrag. He'll get 2 of his own. Shock darts out to try and prevent, as crashies is sticking it, and it's done. He'll be able to win it out for Envy, but not before rawkus is able to claim 2 more lives.
Too far. So far hasn't been much of that. Faze is going to resolve now to slowly waltz their way on towards the B site as they've been allowed in through the garden for free. Crashies gonna have to fend off some of this though. He is going to be able to throw out the recon bolt, gets the intel onto a few players pushing up, but now having to fend off against the actual push itself. This is going to be the tougher part, but now the time has been wasted. He's bought the time for the rest of his teammates to rotate back in here. Not going to be much of a concern anymore. Babybay is just floating out here, and he's going to be able to leverage himself a kill as well. Quite surprising, in fact. Rawkus also with 2, now 3, and this goes into a 1v2, excuse me. Victor taking out rawkus, though, still needs to find that final kill. He'll get it, however, forward in the meanwhile. It has taken full B-site control, but just as quickly, Envy are going to swing out in their own regard. Now rawkus brings out his own Hunter's Fury. Can't secure any of these kills. Envy continue to take down members of Faze 1 by 1. Oh, another one as well. As you can see, babybay getting hit just on the edge of that shock dart there. Another one trying to be used against rawkus. This time it's the recon dart. He's now the only one left standing for Faze. All that on-site presence is already dead. He's been able to at least get himself an up. And in fact, he's just throwing away these guns now. Wants to make sure no one else on Envy going to be able to steal that. Use it going into a later round, and has the additional benefit as well of making that quick little sound cue. But rawkus continuing to play to his own position here. Swings out, and the timing couldn't have been better for him, but also couldn't have been worse for
them thus far. Oh, very close op shot that almost takes the head off.
Oh, no.
But speaking of heads, Victor and Marv will lose theirs to Zachareee, and that's going to be a free A site for Faze.
Huge change up to what's been playing up until this point. Babybay should have been able to line up that shot. It's going to be an uncharacteristic miss as he was so close.
Oh, he hit him.
Taking down, but he, yeah, indeed does hit him, just not for the full kill.
Oh, he hit him
there
again.
We go. There's the correction coming in from babybay as he quickly finishes off crashies after that shot from earlier. Now he's got the Blade Storm out as well here. FNS falters. This is the Faze we were seeing up until the start of this map here now. It's all going to come down to just one player here. Yay. 1v5. Full HP on all those players as well. The right click actually misses here. So more opportunity. Man, Ye is somehow still alive here. Had the Rolling Thunder coming his way. Blinds being thrown at him. You name it. And he's had it thrust towards him. And while he's certainly not going to be able to work his way out onto the site for the counter defuse itself, he, at minimum here, is going to be able to pick up quite a few spills, giving us a show at the end of the half. But it is indeed going to lead us into a Phase 1 round.
Camp Envy already at 9 rounds as they'll start to take control of U-Haul. It's a very aggressive take for that matter. babybay stacked up with Corey. Can Corey get the trade? No, it's Zachareee to get it instead. And Crashies crashing in from the rear. He's going to take down both members, but not before Zachareee can get the refrag. Victor's there, though, to make sure to seal the deal for Envy. And it's rawkus now to try and help them inside of this pistol. It's going to be the teleport towards B, as well as a lurk here from Marved, as rawkus is going to hear him motioning through and gets that knife out for the extra movement speed. to try and get this frag here and make his life just a little bit easier, but I don't necessarily know when he'll be able to get it. He's definitely going to be able to get it on the far end, more than likely right around this angle, and yeah, we'll be able to at least see him there. And well, that makes it fairly straightforward, doesn't it? There's no way, rawkus, that you go for this net. Don't let him walk out. No, he doesn't let him walk out. Recon out. No, somebody's on that far side. Shockbolt as well, not able to deal any damage to Victor there, actually, surprisingly enough, and it's going to be Victor with the triple case so far. As for Envy, slowly starting to try and wrap around this area and might have their first point of contact here as Corey just sprays in through the actual garden area. I believe he actually got him from Cubby here, and yes, he did, in fact. I thought it was the gentleman from Elbow, but not the case, and instead, this is going to force Envy back towards A.
Catches him on a nice pre-fire spray there through the toxic cloud. Another 1-for-1 exchange here as Envy tries to re-aggress one more time in through short A. It'll work. It'll get them access here. Will the Nebula survive long enough, though? That's the question, as Marv just trying to put it down onto the ground. Victor tries to stop it, but only ends up leaving himself exposed here. Crashies able to get 1 kill going for the team, but that is the only one so far. Will now be left alone against the 1v3. No chance for survival, as a whole lot of nothing going on here as well for the past 20 to 30 seconds as well. The members of Envy try to look for some sort of mistake to come out from Faze plan, but it hasn't shown itself. Faze are playing this perfectly right now. babybay fends off the entire showers, but babybay shuts down the rest of the short play. Incredibly unlikely. We can see the aggression from Corey, the showstopper. It's a long-range one as well, boosted by the scan from around the corner, but it's successful in taking out an incredibly pivotal player. Ye goes down with the res in hand, so no capability for Envy to bring either him or another player back into the fold now.
And you have to feel for him there. The utility usage in Garden looks so solid, but Faze continue to frag out. Corey with a beautiful shot into Hookah and the full sight control still in Faze's area. And oh, rawkus with a triple. That's 3 flawlesses in a row. Zachareee here to assist as well inside of Cubby. Can he get the frag? Beautiful adjustment there. Aims high, but now it's babybay yet again to take down one. But do they know the location of Zachareee? The recon goes far. He'll get yet another. That spike down, but oh no, he gets fragged out instead. It's down to the 2v. Make it 2v3 instead of a 2v2. babybay will pop Stormblade. The Blade Storm, excuse me.
Look at the flank coming in from rawkus as well. Perfectly timed to pinch the short play. Ye turns his back as well, so it's a free pickup for babybay. Victor, the only one left here. He knows where they're both positioned, but here's the problem here now. He needs to get out into the open, and he can't even get started on it. babybay potentially be thrown out. Right now, they're just going to be the Nebulas going down to block access to the defender's spawn route, as well as inside of the site. Here we go. There's the showstopper. Rolling Thunder coming out as well here, too. 2 kills for Envy, but an immediate trade from Zachareee. Keeps it palatable for Faze at a 3v4, and Victor down at 2 HP. Incredibly delicate also.
Oh, no spike attempt just yet. Marv getting to put it down. rawkus will break the ice wall, but he's just going to wait inside of elbow for the rest of Faze. Start getting towards sight. babybay with some extremely solid positioning right now. He'll claim the life of Marv, who motions through tube. Taking him down from Hookah as Faze looking to win out this retake. babybay, scary situation for him right now. Victor on very low HP still, but he's actually gotten healed up a little bit. Was on 2 HP a while ago, but now on to 60. Back down to 2, but not before Envy can finally get around on the board. That was not able to tag him up with the Owl drone. That would almost be a guarantee. But now, cross angle help from Zachareee for short will take down a singular member of Envy. Still trying to motion out towards showers. We've had quite a few parties break down here, and well, it looks like the police have finally come, folks, because Faze is on board, and it's babybay. You don't need anybody else here. Can he get the third? He can't, but babybay's there to support FNS inside of a 1 versus 3. He'll claim the U-Haul player, and he also knows that babybay is in heaven. But where's Corey coming from? That's the big question. Well, we know that. He's working his way through market, but FNS, it's a big question mark for him currently. Has to try and look for one of these frags, but he also has to try and make a plant attempt. He has the ability to get the Viper's Pit out here, but we'll have to see if he wants to go for that. You could obviously use that later on down the line when it's more applicable for the whole squad. Looking to retake into U-Haul here now, though, and hold on to this control for the foreseeable future.
Still has the Cloud, which he just picked back up there once again, too. Cloud Burst is going to work its way in here, though, so will block off the vision. He can hear the jumps, though. Knows babybay is looped around the corner. Paint Shells, he'll try to take the fight upon that, but it won't work. Corey immediately shuts FNS down. Now they have those extra 5 to 10 seconds to actually play against the Viper's Pit.
We're just waiting for this to pop off. The fuse has already been lit. We're into the post planet. It's a 5 versus 5. babybay will start us off by taking down Marv, but not before Envy come back with a fury as they take down 2 of their own. Faze have to win this retake to stay alive. They're trying to get aggressive out of U-Haul, but they'll lose yet another member. In this area, Victor will be there. crashies takes down 1, and we are going to Ascent, ladies and gentlemen. Envy finally put the nail in the coffin.
As well, though, as a result of that utility, and probably going to be the execute just a few seconds later here. We've got the Nebulas covering off both of the main entrances here. Envy as well, already in position on the site. And yay, fragging out here as he's been able to take down rawkus. Corey with his own response, but Envy stay in control. Will they be able to keep it that way, though? Into a 3v2 after the latest kills transpire. Zachareee and babybay both stuck here outside of the defender's spawn route now, trying to push their way back in. Zachareee looking to assist, but he's lost his teammate. Now alone here, gets one more for his trouble, but the opening round goes to Envy.
A lot of takes when it comes to Ascent. We see a lot of squads favoring to play through this area. They're going to flood in through tree. Corey will at least get one. Can he get one on the cross? No, he cannot. Steps forward. Marv punishes him instead, so that's going to be a rifle going the way of Envy as they start to work their way out onto the A site. A swing from Rafters. babybay with 2, but finally, yay, will shut him down, but that just gives enough time for Faze to slip a singular member onto A. But it looks like crashies.
Push from Zachareee. Will he have the right read, though? That is the question. Zachareee has a lot of time to play this out. Also, at least one more star to be brought in here. Zachareee wanted to try and get tricky with the utility. More than likely just going to bypass onto that. However, crashies continues to wait. Coming in just a moment, and it couldn't have been simpler for crashies. Walks right past it. Full shift walk as well.
We start to look towards an operator down the line. But now Envy out and onto the field again. babybay will take down F and Ness. rawkus out with the owl drone. Believe him, he'll be able to at least tag one. And yes, indeed, it's going to be on the far side playing over towards now logs, but Faze doubling down on the push, and babybay, can he get the quad? He's able to get 3. The wide step here, doesn't know the man's working lane. crashies able to at least get onto site, but doesn't really have an opportunity here to try and put the spike down. This is more than likely his life lost in a matter of moments, and it is. babybay with hell. That door open. Victor now taking control of B main as well, looking for anywhere to put this showstopper to possibly get a frag, but it won't be done. It'll be Ye instead, who flies over the top of Hut, but immediately gets taken down from the Faze member. Faze still on the bottom of the heat, but an opportunity here to win on this retake.
Unfortunately for Faze, only 1 round going into their pocket. It'll be a reset time for them here. Economy woes will continue.
And difficult roads ahead for Faze. We'll have to see what they're able to get done, and crashies doubling down on that. Slowly working his way up towards Pizza. He wants to get reinforced by his KJ first, though, here. Swing and a hit for crashies as he'll take down babybay. He's been the standout so far today, but Corey will finally battle back for Faze. He takes down Victor, tries to go for crashies, but the shot is just too dang clean, boy, as he'll take him down. Envy will clean up side and begin the spike plant yet again here on B as they're making it their home, seemingly, on Ascent. babybay will at least be able to take down 1 on the entry. He's been so solid with the operator throughout the day, especially these aggressive plays, but Envy continue to fight back. FNS taking down yet another. rawkus with a wide swing. He'll be able to switch out for weapons as well as it goes down to the 2 versus 2. crashies with 3. babybay, the only remaining member of Faze. He's got the classic in hand, but he can't get it done.
babybay continuing to wait for pressure to broil out through Cat. He's got the right cutoff for it. Needs to have the timing, though, and that's where he's going to miss under these circumstances. Zachareee will need to make up the difference, but even he can only get 1 for himself. Corey as well with the paint shells to hold back the rest of the main push. We do have rawkus bringing out the Hunter's Fury, and that's allowing for Corey to go off here. He's picked up 3, now 4 from the heaven position. They know that for certain now, as we're going to see the owl drone work its way over the top. It's a call off for at least one of their players, but no, never mind. They've been brought back into the fold. They're fragging out right now, but unfortunately into the hands of Faze. Oh, as babybay and rawkus going to be able to combine for 2 here as well. Need to take more and more map control as a result of this. Currently shifting up over on the Cat, and they're going to work their way forward. You can see the Nebula is not perfect, so an opportunity for Corey to sneak not just 1, but 2 responses. Oh, and 2 more as well. The headshots present themselves. Number 5 also also going into the hands of Corey.
And what their overall game plan is up against these squads. And it's not just like the little changes, it's just all out what Faze have been able to do. Corey trying to look for two inside a mid. The showstopper goes wide, it can't find one. And now Envy trying to work their way up tree, but not if rawkus has anything to say about it, but not before crashies and Victor fire back as well. It's an absolute slugfest in between these two. It's down to the 3 versus 2. Ye reads out babybay, and now make it a clutch for Baby J.
BJ now trying to work towards the 1v3. I'll be honest, a very winnable 1v3 here. Look at the health pools of both Ye and Crashy. He's going to be able to check this corner as he works in. Oh, the bait works out. How does he check his flank? Because he's still the player out on Cat. I don't think he suspects it right now. All Ye has to do is walk in, and this is assured for him. But now he's out onto the site. It's no longer the free W on the walk-in from Ye. The second kill's been found. Does he suspect the flank? That's the last remaining question. He's going to jump onto the fuse. He's yet to check it. Where is Ye? And there we go. He moves in on Cat.
Completely flooded out. Also a smoke down towards the rafter side for A as the nebula's here, and it's only Corey to try and stem the tide. rawkus with an off angle will claim one, but he doesn't have enough bullets to fight the other target. Marved be able to take him down. It's going to be a plant for Faze on B.
Plant is down, but what kind of post plant do we have to look forward to here now for the Faze members as they have an extra player to utilize on the inside of this situation? Just going to stick them into the back of dark, though, and play everybody on the inside of this pit, looking to try and cover as many angles as possible, and should have been able to do that job quite well. Pulse going to go down into the dark position to hopefully suss out anybody who might have been hiding in the middle. They find them, but Marv can't maintain. Ye instead has to come in for the trade assist here, and Ye is overwhelmed also.
Down. I believe this is indeed going to be the A push here as they're starting to motion for tree, but still worried about the Arch's position as well from FNS. Somebody has got to check this. He gets one. Can he get the second? No, rawkus is still stuck on the camera, and that's going to be yet another one for him. Zachareee goes down, and Envy sends Faze back to their grave. More than likely ill-advised. Instead, they're going to be going for A here as babybay's out and onto the field yet again, but Marv will shut him down. He's been a thorn in the side of Faze all day today and making his presence known, saying, hey, you might have dropped me, but I still have an opportunity to get something done here as he does fill in for Envy. They'll be able to at least get the plant down now for Faze off of the entries. Very well done from them. It's down into the 3v3 going for the post plant. Victor will get taken out in rafters as he's extended wide out here to try and get an initial frag, but it's going to be the trades back and forth down into the 1v2 now for Ye. And if there was a time for him to pop off, it would have to be now. Great hop to the generator. He'll take down one, but no, it's not enough bullets. rawkus has 5 HP.
We are going to have the Nebula blocking access towards the site itself, and this is going to lead into a very curious attack. Should work out, though, for the members of Faze. You can see Envy was stacked all up on top of here, but they're thriving upon it. They've been given so much notice that this play is coming, and the follow-up from Faze has been too slow. So they're going to be able to keep an even exchange going. A very nice showstopper coming out there from Corey, though. The minimum brings us back down to a 3v3, but Faze needs to get on the site here. 20 seconds left. They've just lost another member up on top. Now they've been restricted to only the garden control that they took for themselves earlier, and there goes the spike down on the ground. Baby J left alone as he'll fall also.
Well, we'll call back to what we said earlier. It's pretty hard to use your utility when you're dead, and Ye going to make it difficult for Zachareee to do so. Marv holding the angle and tree. He'll claim one, but crashies there for the counter angle, and that Odin will tear Baby J to pieces. Ye has an opportunity to take down rawkus, but rawkus on the delivering end instead, but not before crashies makes his presence known. Mark it. The boombot in there and start seeing what they can possibly get done. Envy, although, is simply waiting in the wings here. See exactly what Faze want to do with this control, and they'll initially take down Victor. That's a big pick here. Faze not obviously having that same gift as they usually do, but it's immediately going to go by the wayside as Marved is able to refrag. It's down into the 4 versus 4, and Faze have no idea where any of these Envy members have motion towards. Marv with 1, Marv with 4 actually, and crashies to seal the deal as Envy take it, reading Faze like an absolute book throughout the last 3 rounds.